Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today with a message that holds the potential to transform not only your future, but the very way you approach life. In a world filled with distractions, negativity, and external pressures, the most powerful force you can harness is within you. To build the strongest mindset, you must first begin with the decision to make yourself. Now, when we talk about mindset, we are not talking about mere thoughts or fleeting emotions. We are talking about the foundation upon which your success will stand, the fortress that will protect you from the storms of life. A strong mindset is not something that comes easily, but something that is built. It requires effort, focus, and an unwavering commitment to self-transformation. The power of self-transformation lies within each of us. It is not something bestowed upon us by circumstances or others, but something we choose to embrace. To transform yourself is to take full ownership of who you are and who you choose to become. It is about recognizing that the life you are living today is the result of your past choices, and your future will be shaped by the decisions you make now. Transformation doesn't happen by accident. It is a conscious effort, a commitment to evolve into a better version of yourself. In this world, we often look to external sources for change, hoping for the right job, the right environment, or the right people to change our lives. But true transformation starts with a decision from within. It begins with the realization that the power to change, to grow, and to create the life you desire has always resided inside of you. It is the decision to stop waiting for permission, stop waiting for someone else to validate your worth, and to finally take control of your own narrative. You see, self-transformation is not about becoming something you are not. It is about unveiling the potential that has always existed within you. It is about stripping away the layers of self-doubt, fear, and limitation that have held you back for so long. It is the process of breaking free from the person you were yesterday and stepping into the person you were always meant to be. And yes, this transformation requires effort, sacrifice, and sometimes discomfort, but the rewards are immeasurable. The path of transformation is not linear, and it is certainly not easy. It demands persistence and patience. There will be moments of doubt, moments where you question whether the effort is worth it. But let me tell you, there's no transformation worth having comes without challenge. In fact, the very difficulty of the journey is what makes the transformation so powerful. It is through struggle that you learn your true strength. It is through adversity that you discover the depths of your potential. And when you choose to transform, you are saying, I will not be defined by my circumstances. I will define myself by my actions. As you begin to transform, you will notice the world around you starts to shift as well. The opportunities you once thought were out of reach now seem attainable. The people who once doubted you now begin to see your power and your purpose. This is the power of self-transformation. It changes not only your inner world, but it changes the way the world perceives you. You become a force of nature, an unstoppable energy that moves forward with clarity and purpose. But here's the key: transformation is a lifelong commitment. It is not a one-time event. It is a journey of continuous growth and development. The person you are today will not be the same person you are a year from now. And that's a good thing. The more you transform, the more you will realize that there is always more potential to uncover, more greatness to manifest. The journey of transformation never ends. And that's what makes it so exciting. You are constantly evolving, constantly becoming more of who you were always meant to be. And the most beautiful part of this journey is that it is yours to create. No one else can do it for you. The transformation you seek is in your hands. Every choice you make, every action you take brings you closer to the person you are becoming. So ask yourself, what will you choose today? Will you continue to allow your past to dictate your future, or will you take the bold step forward and embrace the power of self-transformation? Understand that your transformation is a reflection of your commitment to yourself. When you make that commitment, the world will open up to you in ways you never imagined. You will find strength in places you never thought possible. And you will begin to realize that you are capable of so much more than you ever believed. This is the power of self-transformation. This is the power you possess. So go ahead, take that first step. Begin your transformation now and watch as the life you dream of begins to unfold before you. Resilience is the measure of your strength in the face of adversity. It's not about how you handle life when everything is easy, when the road is clear, and when success feels guaranteed. No, resilience is tested in the fire of hardship, in the face of obstacles that seem insurmountable, and in those moments when everything you've worked for feels like it's slipping through your fingers. True resilience is not just about standing tall when the wind blows, it's about staying standing when the storm is relentless. In life, the reality is simple challenges will come. They will come in many forms: unexpected losses, disappointments, failures, rejections. There will be times when you feel defeated, when the world tells you to quit, and when every reason to give up seems justified. But it is in those very moments that your resilience is born. It is in the fire of struggle that the strength of your character is forged. Understand this: resilience is not an accident, it's a choice. It's the decision to rise every time you fall, to face every setback with the knowledge that it does not define you. The strongest minds are not those that never fall, they are those that refuse to stay down. Every failure is a lesson, every rejection a stepping stone, and every obstacle an opportunity to show the world just how much strength you possess. When life knocks you down, resilience is the fire inside you that whispers, get up, try again, and never give up. You see, resilience is more than just enduring. It's about thriving in adversity. It's about understanding that challenges are part of the process of growth. They are not roadblocks, they are stepping stones. When you face hardship, do not shrink away. Step forward, face it head on, and trust that you are being made stronger with each battle you fight. The greatest individuals in history, the ones who have left lasting legacies, didn't avoid the hard times. They met them with courage and tenacity, knowing that the struggle would eventually shape them into someone far greater than they were before. It's not always easy. It's not always clear how the pieces will fit together, but resilience is built in the uncertainty. It's the ability to keep pushing forward when there are no guarantees. It's about holding on to your vision, your faith, and your determination, even when the world around you seems to be falling apart. When you face challenges with resilience, you transform yourself. You become the person who can handle anything life throws at you because you've already faced down your greatest fears and emerged victorious. And resilience isn't something that happens overnight. It's developed over time through a series of small moments, decisions, and actions. Every time you choose to rise instead of fall, you build more resilience. Every time you choose to keep going when others would quit, you strengthen your mindset. It's in those small, seemingly insignificant moments that your resilience grows until one day, when faced with a challenge that would once have broken you, you stand tall with unwavering strength, knowing that you have the power to overcome. This is the power of resilience. It doesn't just carry you through the storm, it transforms the storm itself. What was once an obstacle becomes a lesson, a chance to sharpen your mind, a test to prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. So never fear challenges, welcome them, for they are the architects of your greatness. They shape you, refine you, and make you into the person you are destined to become. In the end, resilience is not just about bouncing back from adversity. It's about coming out of the fire stronger, sharper, and more determined than ever before. Life will throw its hardest punches, but if you face each one with resilience, you will not just survive, you will thrive. Self-discipline is the silent force behind every great achievement. It is the bridge between the vision you hold in your heart and the reality you create in the world. Too often we see people set goals, dream big dreams, and speak with passion about what they want to accomplish. But what separates the dreamers from the achievers is the willingness to do the work. Self-discipline is the path that transforms dreams into results. It is what gives your actions purpose, your thoughts direction, and your time value. When you choose to pursue a goal, you make a promise to yourself that you will do whatever it takes to bring it to fruition. However, there will always be moments when distractions arise, when temptation calls, and when the desire to quit seems overwhelming. In those moments, self-discipline is the strength that keeps you on course. It is the ability to say no to the things that feel good in the moment but hold no value in the long term. It is the ability to push through the days when you feel tired, when the obstacles seem insurmountable, and when you are filled with doubt. Self-discipline is not just about denying yourself pleasure, it is about prioritizing your long-term success over your immediate desires. It's about looking beyond the comfort of today and focusing on the rewards of tomorrow. There is no progress without sacrifice, and there is no sacrifice without discipline. Discipline is not a burden, it is the very tool that allows you to unlock the greatness within you. It is the force that drives you to stay committed, to remain focused, and to keep going when it would be easier to stop. Every moment of self-discipline is a moment of mental strength being built. It requires you to stay present, to stay engaged, and to remind yourself constantly of why you are doing what you are doing. It forces you to make hard choices, to resist the easy path, and to embrace the grind. When you choose discipline over distraction, you are shaping your mind into one that is unshakable and unyielding. The mind that is not disciplined is like a ship without a rudder, tossed around by the winds of chance. The disciplined mind, however, is like an anchor in the storm, steady, determined, and unwavering. Think about the athletes who train day in and day out, the artists who perfect their craft, or the entrepreneurs who dedicate every ounce of their energy to building their business. These individuals are not lucky, they are disciplined. They understand that success is not a result of talent alone, but of consistent effort, of pushing themselves to be better every single day. And this is what self-discipline provides you, the ability to continuously improve, to refine your abilities, and to perform at your highest level. The journey will not always be easy, but each step taken with discipline will carry you closer to your desired outcome. And even when the road is long, even when the results are not immediate, self-discipline will give you the strength to endure. It will remind you that every small effort compounds over time, and the momentum you build through disciplined action will eventually lead you to a place where success is no longer a dream, but your reality. Self-discipline is about controlling your actions, thoughts, and emotions. It is not about being perfect, it is about staying committed despite the imperfections. It is about the ability to do what you know is right, even when it's hard, even when no one is watching. When you master self-discipline, you are no longer a slave to your impulses or your environment. You become the master of your own fate, the architect of your own future. There are no shortcuts, no easy roads, but there is something far more powerful than shortcuts: consistency. And that is the essence of self-discipline, staying consistent day in and day out with the belief that every single action you take brings you closer to your goal. You don't need to have everything figured out today, but you do need to commit to the process, to take it one step at a time, and to never give up. When you embrace self-discipline, you are no longer waiting for motivation to strike. You are creating the conditions for motivation to thrive. Motivation comes when you take action, when you follow through on what you've committed to. Even when the excitement has faded and even when the novelty has worn off. Self-discipline is the engine that powers motivation. It is what keeps you moving, even when your initial enthusiasm wanes. And as you develop this discipline, you will see its impact in every area of your life. Your confidence will grow because you will know that you are capable of doing hard things. Your results will multiply because self-discipline is the foundation on which all success is built. Your mind will grow stronger because the more you practice self-discipline, the more you prove to yourself that you are capable of achieving greatness. In the end, self-discipline is not just about achieving success, it is about shaping the person you become in the process. It molds your character, strengthens your resolve, and sharpens your focus. It is the greatest investment you can make in yourself. It is the path that leads to the highest version of who you are and the greatest fulfillment of your potential. And when you walk this path with unwavering discipline, you will discover that the life you've always dreamed of is not only possible, it is inevitable. We all carry with us a collection of beliefs. Some of them empower us, some of them push us forward, but others hold us back. These limiting beliefs are the invisible chains that keep us bound, the walls we build in our own minds that prevent us from reaching our true potential. We tell ourselves that we're not smart enough, not strong enough, not worthy enough. We internalize doubts and fears that were never ours to begin with, and we begin to believe that we are not capable of achieving what we truly desire. But I stand here today to tell you this: your beliefs shape your reality, and the only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. It's time to confront these limiting beliefs head on. You see, we all have stories we tell ourselves. These stories may have been shaped by our upbringing, by past experiences, or by the words of others. Maybe someone told you that you weren't good enough, or maybe you failed at something in the past and decided that failure was a reflection of who you are. Perhaps society has painted a picture of what you can and cannot achieve, and you've bought into that narrative. But I want you to know this: you are the author of your own story, and you have the power to rewrite it. Look closely at the beliefs that hold you back. Examine them, question them. Are they truly your beliefs, or have they been imposed upon you? Are they based on your true capabilities, or on your fears and insecurities? When you step back and really analyze these beliefs, you'll see that many of them are not facts at all. They're simply opinions that you've allowed to become truth. But the truth is, you are not limited by your past, by other people's opinions, or by circumstances. You are limited only by the thoughts you choose to hold on to. Imagine for a moment what it would be like to let go of those beliefs. What would happen if you no longer believed that you weren't good enough, smart enough, or capable enough? What if you replaced those thoughts with empowering beliefs, the belief that you are worthy of success, the belief that you have the ability to overcome any challenge, the belief that you are powerful beyond measure? Think about the possibilities. Think about the freedom that would come with knowing that nothing can stand in your way. The only limitations you face are the ones you choose to accept. But in order to break free from these limitations, you have to take action. You can't just hope that these beliefs will vanish on their own. You have to actively work to replace them with thoughts that serve you. This process begins with awareness. Awareness is the first step in transformation. Start paying attention to the stories you tell yourself every day. Notice the negative self-talk, the doubts, the I can't statements. And when you catch yourself, challenge those thoughts. Ask yourself, is this belief really true? Does it serve me? Can I prove it wrong? And I guarantee that when you dig deep enough, you'll find that these beliefs are nothing more than illusions. Next, begin to replace those limiting beliefs with empowering ones. When you tell yourself that you're not good enough, counter that thought with, I am more than enough. I have everything I need within me to succeed. When you feel afraid of failure, remind yourself that failure is simply a lesson, not a reflection of your worth. The more you practice shifting your mindset, the easier it becomes. Over time, these new beliefs will replace the old ones, and you will begin to see the world in a whole new light. Remember, you are in control of your thoughts. You have the power to shape your own reality. Every time you choose to believe in yourself, every time you choose to let go of fear and doubt, you are breaking free from the chains that have held you captive for so long. You are creating a new path for yourself, one that is full of possibility, full of opportunity, full of greatness. The greatest barrier to your success is not the world outside, it's the world inside. It's the beliefs you hold about yourself, about your abilities, and about what you deserve. So today, choose to break free from those limiting beliefs. Choose to replace them with beliefs that uplift and empower you. Choose to see yourself as capable, as worthy, as powerful. Because the moment you decide to let go of the beliefs that limit you is the moment you will step into the life you were always meant to live. It's time to let go of the past. It's time to stop living in the shadow of fear and self-doubt. It's time to embrace your true potential and to believe that you are capable of achieving everything you've ever dreamed of. The only limits that exist are the ones you create, and I'm here to tell you that you have the power to remove them. Believe in yourself and watch as the world opens up to you in ways you never thought possible. A growth mindset is one of the most powerful forces you can cultivate in your life. It is the understanding that success is not a result of innate talent or some fixed set of circumstances, but a product of constant learning, effort, and the willingness to evolve. In a world where challenges are inevitable, it is the growth mindset that separates those who thrive from those who falter. A person with a growth mindset sees obstacles not as barriers, but as opportunities to expand, to sharpen, and to become better than before. When you adopt a growth mindset, you begin to view failure not as an end, but as a lesson, a stepping stone on the path to mastery. You realize that the road to success is not linear, that there will be setbacks, failures, and disappointments along the way. But each of these moments carries with it a lesson, a piece of wisdom that can propel you forward. Those who are stuck in a fixed mindset see failure as proof that they are not good enough, that their abilities are limited, and that they should give up. But a person with a growth mindset sees it as a challenge to improve, to stretch their limits, and to try again with newfound strength. This mindset is powerful because it frees you from the paralyzing fear of failure. It removes the weight of self-doubt and replaces it with the liberating belief that you can grow, learn, and evolve no matter where you are in your journey. When you fail, you do not see it as a reflection of who you are, but as an opportunity to grow into someone better. The idea that failure is not final gives you the courage to try again and again, because you know that every attempt brings you closer to success. Those with a growth mindset understand that effort is not something to be avoided, but something to be embraced. They realize that success is not just about talent or intelligence, but about the work they are willing to put in. They are not discouraged by hard work, they are energized by it. In fact, the more effort they put in, the more they understand, the more skilled they become. The growth mindset teaches that you can develop your abilities through dedication, and in doing so, you unlock your full potential. When you see growth in this way, work becomes a joy, not a burden. Challenges become the opportunity to become more, to become better. A growth mindset is essential not just for achieving success, but for finding fulfillment. It encourages continuous learning, allowing you to remain open to new ideas and approaches throughout your life. People with a fixed mindset often feel threatened by new information or new ways of thinking because they are focused on proving themselves rather than growing. But those with a growth mindset thrive in the face of new challenges. They seek out new experiences, new knowledge, and new opportunities to expand their understanding. Every day is an opportunity to learn something new, to push beyond what you knew yesterday, to grow into the person you are capable of becoming. What's more, a growth mindset is contagious. When you embody this way of thinking, it influences those around you. People who are surrounded by others with a growth mindset are more likely to adopt it themselves. You become an example of how to handle adversity, how to take challenges in stride, and how to turn obstacles into opportunities. By embracing a growth mindset, you not only transform your own life, but inspire others to do the same. The beauty of a growth mindset lies in its infinite possibilities. No matter where you start, no matter what your current circumstances are, you have the ability to grow. You have the power to shape your future, to turn your weaknesses into strengths, and to transform your limitations into sources of innovation. It is the unwavering belief that growth is not limited by your past, but by the extent of your commitment to improvement. With a growth mindset, you understand that there is always room to grow, always more to learn, and always another level of mastery to reach. Embrace this mindset and you will never be the same. You will see the world not as a place full of limitations, but as a landscape filled with endless possibilities for growth, for learning, for becoming more than you ever thought possible. The journey is never easy, but it is always worth it. The moment you choose to embrace growth is the moment you unlock your greatest potential. You can achieve far more than you ever imagined as long as you believe in the power of growth and commit to the journey of self-improvement. The power of a growth mindset lies in its ability to transform your approach to life. It teaches us that we are not defined by our failures, our setbacks, or our limitations, but by our ability to learn, adapt, and continue pushing forward. When you choose to embrace this mindset, you unlock endless possibilities for growth, success, and fulfillment. You move beyond the constraints of fear and self-doubt, stepping boldly into the person you are meant to be. Remember, greatness is not a matter of luck or circumstance, but of the effort you are willing to put into your own growth. So choose to believe in your potential, embrace challenges, and transform every obstacle into an opportunity to become better. With a growth mindset, there is no limit to what you can achieve. The only question is, are you ready to grow?